What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher. We are back with not really a music reaction.
But another reaction.
I'm Depraved,
I'm Hellcat.
and we are.
HellaDepraved.
You're about to find that
And
out.
already laughing.
All right,
Which
so
doesn't bode well.
first off, I've been wanting to do something outside of just music reactions lately. Don't get me wrong, I love music.
Is that still? Sorry.
I love music, but like, I need a little something else, and I don't want to do something.
Diversity.
Right, I don't want to do something that literally everyone else is doing.
Right.
But I will do something that one other person is doing.
One.
So originally, when I came home, I had an idea of doing a remix to Dwayne Jackson and Hope's Would You Rather video. And what we were going to do is we were going to react to their video and answer the questions ourselves and call it a remix because I thought that would have been funny. But we also had talked about a few nights ago, so we were watching Jacksepticeye. For those of you that don't know who Jacksepticeye is, and I'm sure you do,
Super funny.
a lot of you might. He is a gamer from Ireland who now lives in Texas. Was it Texas?
Yes.
Actually, I think he lives in Canada now. I don't know, or England. I don't fucking remember. He moved somewhere. He's lived several places. But dude is fucking hilarious. He's a gamer. He's one of the few gaming YouTubers I actually watch still. I have merch of his. I went to a stand-up show that he did. I got a rogue hair in my nose and it's pissing me off.
That's what a mustache will do.
But he also does other things as well. And one of the other things he's done recently is watch and make fun of these fucking videos. Now, not these two specifically.
Yeah, the old instructional.
Yeah, these are like the old instructional videos. And most of us have seen some like this as kids in school. A little more updated, though, for our time.
Gonna say.
But these are like those videos you sit in class and they'll be like, so... Or how will the video usually start off? They'll be like, today we're going to talk about the importance of the economy and why we do the things, or, you know, silly shit.
And we all know that it's nap time.
Right. Most of us slept during them.
Yeah. Or write notes to each other.
And Jack was making fun of them, and we probably will too. This is not something we're doing to be serious about. We're going to make a lot of fun out of all this shit. We're going to do two videos. Both of them are about 10 minutes apiece, so this is going to be a long, whatever this is.
We'll see. We'll see.
I will never claim for this to be like a HellaDepraved funniest home videos. I would not go that far into stealing Jacksepticeye's shit.
No.
But
we're about to see how fucked up these are.
This is either going to be really funny or you're not going to see the video.
There's that.
So with that being said, the first one's titled, How Do You Know It's Love? Let's go.
Collaborator. You can tell they put a lot in this production.
Can I say the people in the 50s
really
and 60s are really vain?
They do strike you as vain, yes.
Like even
they
the
spend
ones,
a lot of time in the mirror.
Even the ones that Jacksepticeye was reacting to, like the grooming one.
Yeah, the guys spend a fair amount of time in the mirror too.
Yeah, fuck that.
All that dapper. Gotta look just right, you know. I mean, obviously, I spend a lot of time on this face each day.
And like everybody way overdressed for their time frame.
Right? I'm PJs.
I'm like, I go bowling in pajama bottoms. I'm just saying.
If I can't come in PJs, I'm not coming.
What the hell was that?
There's the hair flick, but her hair is stationary. Is that our high school corsage?
I love you, Nora.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
What?
I love you, Cat. Do you love me?
Well, I'm just not so sure now. This reminds me of The Sound of Music.
Dear God.
You are 15 going on. Oh, come on.
17?
Yeah,
Just saying.
it's ridiculous.
I love you, Nora. Do you love me?
Oh, I don't know, Jeff.
See?
You're the only girl I've dated in 2
Oh.
months.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
You're the only girl I've dated in 2 months. What the fuck is that?
Oh, dear God.
This dude's a player.
Right?
Like, wow.
He's like, look, it's been 2 months since I've had my finger in another girl's butt.
It's love. It is love. I'm only with you. Maybe.
You do love me, don't you?
I think so, but I'll have to think about it.
If you have to think about it,
That's a no, sweetie.
that's a no.
That's a no. This is 1950s.
Yeah. 70-year-old video.
She's gonna pine over him while looking at her corsage.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Mom.
Have a nice time.
I'll say. Jack,
Your hair is way too nice for bedtime, Mom.
Don't you know they slept in curlers and the bed hats back then?
Were you just singing the
Wicked
Wicked
Witch?
Witch?
That's
theme
what
song?
she
Hello, my pretty.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
We might only end up watching one video.
I feel like with the mirror and everything, like, and the intro music, like, I was waiting for her to bust out in that really obnoxious Snow White singing while looking at it. I was
dear God.
really waiting.
I would have thrown my fucking
I know,
headphones.
but I was waiting for it, and then she busts in, and, you know, I mean, unfortunately, she does look more like the Wicked Witch of the West than, I don't know, the evil queen in Snow White. So
True.
that was what came to mind. She just needs a bike. And a window, like
And a band of monkeys.
1,000 feet off the ground.
And a band
Flying
of monkeys.
monkeys.
Yes.
handsome and such a smooth dancer.
He's a smooth
Mom.
talker.
How can I tell if... I mean, how did you know when you were in love with Dad? Oh,
No, well, I was about 2 years older than you.
Think real hard about how you're going to answer this, Mom. I'm just saying.
Dude's just trying to get laid. It's been 2 months. What can I say?
I'm waiting for this video to turn into... He grabbed the back of my head and was pushing it towards his lap, and I wasn't... I don't know how I felt about that.
Can we get a doll? Can you point out all the places that he has touched you on this doll?
Flip it over here
Right?
before I slap the shit out of him.
I think this was back in the era of just like heavy petting, groping over the clothes.
I can't take the term heavy petting seriously.
I know.
Because my mind goes, I love you.
Quit petting the pussy. We're recording. How dare you? Inappropriate. I need a doll.
You need a doll or an adult?
Can we get an adult in the room, please? No, a doll. I was gonna.
My kids will be here tomorrow. They're more adult than we are.
Your 14-year-old is. He is way more mature than we are. I don't know where you went wrong.
Oh, I've been in love several times before.
Mommy
Mom's
was
a hoe. Do you think she waited 2 months between? Oh, Lord. Bad advice,
We
Mom.
picked a good one.
Bad advice, Mom. Oh, where is this? She's.
I got so I could recognize the symptoms.
several times.
Or their names.
Or syphilis. I mean, honey, if you can't recognize the symptoms.
I thought burning when it pees to be normal.
Those little lumps down there? That's not just hair growth? It's not normal?
God. I'm in tears. I'm in fucking tears.
I'm sure my face is turning like bright red because I can't breathe.
And each time I thought I'd found my Prince Charming.
Oh no, see, Snow White. What'd I say? It's a fairy tale.
But I didn't stop until I found a guy with as big a dick as your dad's.
No, she got prego. She's like, I would have kept going, but there's you.
Most people fall in love quite a few times in their lives.
Well, then, how can you tell when you're really in love?
Well, I'll have to think about that. Let's save it tomorrow, shall we?
All right.
These chicks are deep thinkers. It takes them a long time.
Good night.
Good night, dear.
And why does she have medieval dance styles
and
and
you know,
paintings on her wall?
That's one of those things, like, how do you know when you're really in love? I'm the type of parents to be like, well, you'll know when you're in love when somebody else looks at him and you want to kill him for it.
There's that. There's that.
No, that's not love, guys. That's jealousy.
Possessiveness.
And a bit insecure.
Yeah. It's just...
My mind was actually initially going, you would kill to protect them. But I stopped at the protecting part. I was just like, you'll kill them.
You'll kill them. You'll kill them. That's how I just said it. If you really love them, you'll kill them.
This is why I don't do fucking informational videos.
This is why we don't do instructional videos. Yes. Does she know she clashes with her wallpaper?
It's like, do you want to know how you love somebody? Will you be willing, Justin? This is what I say to my kid. To stick your dick in her. And only her. For the rest of your life.
All right. That's true love.
Right?
Right.
Most people fall in love quite a few times.
Is she talking to herself now?
I wonder if Jack knows that.
Well, yeah,
I told
honey.
you,
He was
Bob,
with someone 2
I
months
haven't
ago.
dated any girl but Nora in 2 months. We're really in love.
Uh-huh. And you were really in love with Betty and Mary and Dallas, and I don't know who.
He's
Dallas?
a man-ho. Wait, is he bi? In 1950s?
I doubt it. They would not have promoted that.
You sure? I mean, they're sharing a room.
It's probably his college roommate.
Harvard.
Harvard and Butler.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems just as confused about his colleges as he is his sexuality.
I'm pretty sure they're not even close to each other. Where is Harvard? Butler's not far from...
So, let's see.
This
Stanford's in Northern California. That makes Harvard on the East Coast. I forget where. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't get
And there'll be
flying
others, I
fuck.
suppose.
Oh, no. That's over with.
Is he wearing a
You know,
spaghetti
Bob,
strap tank top?
Nora's the prettiest girl I've ever known.
That's not even a
She's
white
just
beater.
as beautiful as...
Beautiful. And you think that's all that matters? Oh, hurry up and get in bed, will you?
Oh, fall asleep, you superficial fuck.
Reminds me of a Would You Rather that they did earlier on their video that I watched for Dwayne. Would you rather be married to somebody that's a 10 with a bad attitude or somebody that's a 6 with a great personality?
Well, dude, that's not even a hard choice. Why didn't they make it like a 3 with a great personality?
I would still take the 3 with a
Oh,
great
I would
personality.
too, hands down. But I'm just saying, like, a 6.
See, I got lucky and started liking somebody that I didn't even really know what they looked like until... And then she ended up being pretty fucking hot. I'm just saying.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked out.
I liked his voice.
My SMR voice.
Well, you know.
Bob, did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
No, he just told you to go to
look.
sleep.
I've felt that way lots of times. The
I
trouble
want to
with
know
you is,
the
you don't
girls'
seem to
photos.
understand what love is
They're
really
different
about.
girls. It looks like,
Huh?
and like they're not dudette that he's talking about right now.
No.
So I mean, does he keep mementos of his exes?
Some people do that. I'm not going to say just
no,
guys.
No. That
a lot
was
of
a
girls
legit
actually do
question. That was a legit question. Or is this dude's chica that he is now mansplaining to him?
Maybe that's mom. At around
Well, that
the
would
age that she
explain
decided to get married, you know.
No. Oh, their mother. I thought you said that was mom.
This isn't an instructional video from Kentucky.
Well, I was like, but then it explains his, bi curiosity. I have no problem with him being bi.
That wouldn't even be a bi curiosity. That's an incest curiosity.
No, it
Wait.
explains why he would be the way he is if that was mom.
Oh. I get what you're saying now.
Well, I'm not talking about an Oedipus complex that came to life. No. Mom's got a dick.
You young punks go to the movies a couple of times.
They look
Jan-
the same age.
Jenny's got a gun, Mama's got a dick. I'm just saying.
God.
Was it Janie's got a gun or Jenny's got a gun?
Janie.
Janie?
Janie.
Janie?
Understand what love is really about. You young punks go to the movies a couple of times,
What?
do a little necking, and you think you're in love. I've never seen
Necking.
anything like it. All I
I want to do some naked necking.
See, they say necking, and again, my mind goes to fucking giraffes getting pissed.
You don't want to do some naked necking?
I see you, fucker.
Yeah. He doesn't look, I don't know, maybe 2 years older, and he's calling him a young punk. Well, I mean, I do the same, to be fair.
I call my kids little shits.
Yeah, but they're a fair amount younger than you. I was just saying, if this is like a brotherly thing and he's asking advice, he's like, what, 2 years older? He's like, I got the info.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose at 19 they were getting married.
I mean, that could be dad.
Sharing a room with his son. Now
Mom-
that's another complex right
Mom
there.
might be an alcoholic.
Freud is going to have a heyday with this
I'm
family.
just saying, Mom might be an alcoholic.
Well, it's highly likely. She was a 1950s housewife. Martinis were the way to go.
Right?
Yeah.
All I wanted to
fuck
do
out
was
of
ask.
vodka at
You
that
don't have
age.
to get sore about it, do you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack, but look at it this way. You just haven't been around enough to know what love really is. Believe me, it's nothing like the slush they give you in the movies.
He hasn't been around enough.
Well,
I think
I'm
he's
sorry,
been
he's
around
been around
too much.
plenty.
I think he's gotten around a lot.
He
Just-
is the neighborhood male doorknob. Every chick's had a turn.
Right? Well, I mean,
As a matter of fact,
if someone else will rub on it, why?
his current girl's mom probably gave him a turn.
Yeah. She was the hoe.
I don't know, Bob.
That's right. You don't know. Maybe you would understand better if... Say, I've got an idea. How'd you like to double date with Jean and me tomorrow night?
Why, sure, Bob. That would be swell.
That sounds
Sure
like
you
a
wouldn't mind?
terrible
Not if
idea.
you let me get some sleep now. Good night.
Shut up.
Good night.
Go to sleep. Fuck off. That's what that was. Oh, that sounds like a terrible
Oh,
idea.
Jack, that sounds like loads of fun.
Oh,
I like
shoot me.
the stark contrast of difference here. When you're like, this is such a bad idea, and she's like, this is gonna be loads of fun. And
You know
I'm just
who
like,
she
oh,
speaks like, hair included, although not quite as ringling. She reminds me of all the Shirley Temple movies that I ever saw. There's like breaks in the pattern of speaking.
Right.
Oh, Jake, that sounds like it'd be loads of fun. How many times did you practice that line? And she clashes with the wallpaper again. This is the problem
Everyone
with wallpaper.
does.
Yeah, this is the problem with wallpaper.
You would have loved my wallpaper when I lived with my mom over on the other side of town. Not where she's at now, but the
Right.
old house. She took it down after I left, but it was all black wallpaper
That's why she took it down.
with like silver and red shiny streaks through it, like lines.
Okay, that's good wallpaper. That's sucky wallpaper.
My mom was not thrilled when I picked out the wallpaper. She was like, you can have any wallpaper you want. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Mistakes were made. Well, I mean, for you, it was great.
She helped me put it up, and she's like, it's so dark in here. That's the way I like it. Get out so I can breathe
Every
in peace,
single
woman.
time I've designed my own room, my mom's comment, it's so dark in here.
Matches my heart.
Stop it.
Is that where you're going?
Yes.
We're on a psychic wavelength that nobody will ever be able to understand.
But it still pisses me off when you get to say it first.
You do it to me sometimes. Sometimes. I just talk quicker than you do.
You do. Most people talk quicker than I do.
See you tonight. Goodbye.
Oh no, we got an ad.
What the fuck?
It's a Stadia.
Yeah, but what was that?
You guys really not gonna give me any
Like a
fucking...
one-cheek twerk?
I have no clue.
Guess what, Mother? Jack and I
There's
are
the
going on a
broom.
double date with Jack's brother Bob and his girlfriend. They're engaged and
Hey, she's
so
wearing
much in
gingham.
love.
She could be
She
Dorothy
has
now.
a beautiful diamond.
Oh, that's fine, dear. I've met Bob. I think he's awfully nice.
I do too.
And speaking of love, weren't you and I going to talk about that today?
Yes, we were.
I've been...
She's like, now that you're going on a date, shit.
We not only got to talk about love, but we've also got to talk about the birds and the bees.
Yeah. Bananas, cucumbers. Also, I love how she said, hey, he seems like he's nice.
That was Mom's
If
speak
that
for...
ever came from me, that would mean I think he's an imbecile and there's nothing worthy to say about him at all.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
thinking about your question, and, well, suppose we look at these snapshots together,
Snapshot?
Oh no, she's breaking out her porn book.
What do they have to do with love?
Oh, I was just thinking
Boudoir
that
shots
they might
back
help you to
then.
understand
Boudoir.
how your capacity for love
They're
grows
classy
and-
hoes. Classy hoes.
Well, I mean, I did say it was her porn book, but it's going to be all pictures of her, like, showing her leg. 'Cause
Hey,
that
they're
was
the
thing in the cookies.
mementos that you were talking about. It's like all of her exes. Yeah, like she kept them all. She's going to go through it. She's going to be like, and this one I thought it was love. And then I saw his 5-inch dick and was like, well, I'll pass.
Right?
develop, just as you grow and develop. Here,
See?
Let's talk about...
Oh, Mother, did you have to keep that?
Is that one of
Blackmail.
Mom's boyfriends?
Oh, no.
That's what I thought she was showing, was a picture book of boyfriends.
I think this is now officially depraved.
This is...
But I think
This
this was
brings robbing the cradle a whole new fucking direction.
you cougar, you. I think this is the Book of Blackmail.
Oh,
Yes.
this is the, if you bring a guy home,
I'm gonna show him
these are the pictures they're gonna see.
nudies from when you were 5 and sucking your toes, and we took it butt up
Right?
because it's cute. Apparently,
No.
I don't understand that, Dad. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
you know, in a way, you were in love even then. Every baby loves its parents for their care and protection. Of course, some people expect that care and protection all their lives. They never grow up.
She's like,
But
yes, I
it is a
do.
kind of love. Now, compare
No,
that
no,
with...
no. That is enabling. There's a difference.
All right.
this picture.
Oh, that's the boy who used to live next door.
She is keeping
My,
mementos.
how he did love his teddy bear.
Why is she keeping neighborhood boys' photos?
That's
I don't even
right.
want to see her basement.
That's a kind of love, too. Possessiveness.
She looks evil.
Why do you think I started humming?
He might be in the basement. As a matter of fact, he might be chained up next to the teddy bear who's also chained
I
up.
doubt he's still alive, baby. Like, buried in the backyard. Oh, she looks like kind of like the stew pot woman. You know?
A love
Where's her
for the
cauldron? Yeah.
things you own.
Some of us never get over being possessive when we're in love, do we?
You're beginning to understand. Now, here's a snap that shows how we...
I
Here's how
I have not understood how any of this relates.
This is the worst. So my best friend is amazing when it comes to scrapbooks, right? I'm not, don't care. But on the flip side, this looks like she took that Elmer's like stick glue and just like pasted them wherever they stuck. Like they're crooked. There's like 2 on one page and 7 on the other. Like.
Well, that's probably. Actually, she probably had the neighborhood boy in the basement
Put it together for her?
eating
he
the
was
glue
dying?
just to turn around and lick the picture and stick it in the fucking book.
Okay. All right. Nora, only 6. Only 6?
Only 6.
Only 6. Well, good thing she's missing now.
No, she's not. She's right there.
This is the last
But after
time
tonight's day,
was
she'll be
ever
missing.
seen, right?
Stand. Now, here's a snap that shows how we learn to return love by doing things for others. Well, what about
Looks
love?
like a list of duties, Chica.
Again, I am not understanding where their idea of love is coming from in all this.
1950s
It's like
housewife training.
it's seriously
Cinderella
like
in
1950s
training.
housewife training
Yeah.
is like
We show love
You
by
do everything
baking
you
cookies
can.
and cleaning the house.
to make sure he's happy.
Right.
And maybe he won't hit you after he
Whistle
drinks.
while you work. You'll be lucky if he's not angry. You got a good one. He's swell.
Don't leave the macaroni in the oven for too long if it's burnt.
Problems
So
happen.
your butt's gonna be burnt.
You can only wish.
Love of our friends. Isn't that a stage of love?
Yes, I think it is. Here, look at this.
Why, that's Betty and Ellen and Ann.
This was the
I took
cult
that
that I
picture with my
joined.
first camera. Oh, I know. There was a time when I wouldn't look at anyone but my special friend. I guess that was a stage of love.
Yes.
Who are your
and
special
boys go through a
friends?
similar stage when they stick together in gangs and won't have anything to do with girls.
We soon
Oh,
Stick
dear
together in gangs. Now they're
God.
promoting
Fellas
violence.
go through a similar stage. I thought she was going to go on with, like, when they first discover wet dreams. I mean, what is this? Well, what are special friends? What are I want to know what her
With
special
my special friend.
Yeah, no, are they imaginary?
It's
Like,
a-
I need to know.
It's
Like,
a dildo
they-
her mom doesn't know about. This is love.
I was pausing because I was like, did they have vibrators back then?
I don't think so.
I think they were stuck with just dildos. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Or flaccid penises.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sweetie. I mean, I guess the burning butt is as good as it gets then.
Pretty much. But I also like how she referred to boys hanging out in gangs.
Oh yeah, we're promoting. Yeah, yeah.
She's like, kind of like when they're hanging out with their friends stealing cars and...
Oh, it was like gum, 5-cent gum and shit. Pack of cigarettes so they could roll it up and stick it in the cuff of their t-shirt. Look cool.
Right.
Maybe a comb so they could look back then. Okay, now we're gonna break into Grease songs, so we should keep going.
change that.
Now, let's see.
I'm so glad I got past talking to my imaginary friends.
You remember this picture?
The captain
that
of
her?
the football team. That was 2 or 3 years ago.
Why?
He never knew how much I loved him.
Yo, his number backwards is 69.
Good God. Yeah, okay, but this again, Mom is keeping pictures.
He likes ass to back ahead. It's not even a real fucking...
It was the 50s. What can I say? He had no clue. Why does she have pictures?
of her ex-boyfriends.
Well, no, because Chica just said he never knew that she loved him. So, like, Mom took and kept this picture, and they weren't even an item.
Because she's banging her
She's a fucking
daughter's
stalker.
fucking exes.
Yeah, she took a picture of the neighborhood kid that was probably the same age as her kid at the time of the picture. So, like,
Well, you gotta
6.
remember, this is, okay, so you gotta think of it like this, too. This is back, again, in the 50s housewife, right? She's always home. She's definitely a part of the neighborhood spy organization that all the fucking women have,
Right?
right? So, like, you know she's
The
looking out the
gossip
window,
tree.
she's calling, she's like,
Did you
hey, Margaret,
see?
Margaret, do you see my daughter's ex-boyfriend?
No. Do you see the boy that my daughter loves?
Oh.
I don't think he knows she exists.
Boy.
Yeah?
Boy.
No?
It was 2 or 3 years ago. He never knew how much I loved him. I guess he never knew I existed at all.
Well, we
What
all
did I
go
say?
through crushes like that on teachers or sports stars or movie
On
stars.
teachers. On teachers. Now we're
She still has a
promoting...
crush on maybe one of her teachers.
I'm feeling like this is promoting all the wrong things. Like, creepy fucking photos of people who didn't even know you were taking them, didn't know you existed. I mean, you're talking about gang. It's normal.
A
Boys will
better
be boys.
question, did you realize? I'm pretty sure he's standing at his locker in that photo.
Uh-huh.
How did they get that picture?
Thank you. I saw that. But then she's talking about gangs being like a boys will be boys thing. And now she's talking about crushes on teachers, like promoting it. Like, oh, it's fine. It's totally normal. You know, they're so bangable. Not daydreamy.
Then after a while, there's a stage that some people call puppy love.
Why, that's Morris.
That means you like to hit it doggy style.
I'd almost completely forgotten him.
Don't blame
Remember how
you.
important it seemed at the time?
I'll say.
Why does she
And
look
it
the
really
same
was
age?
important as a part of learning how to love and be loved.
I think I can tell puppy love. Oh, look. There's the couple who met at camp last summer. I certainly caught them.
Making
Naked.
love.
Naked.
Right.
That's the over the clothes heavy petting stage.
Again, though, you're taking pictures and keeping
Whoops.
records.
Caught you.
Right.
She is titling the fucking photos.
And none of these people know they're getting pictures taken of them.
I'm
Which
really
again,
thinking
how do
we
you
get a
miss
horror
it?
movie out
How
of
do you-
this?
how-
Like, I'm really feeling like this is the premise.
Well,
to
I'm thinking
some
this is
sort
the
of, like-
50s, right?
Yeah.
Cameras were no smaller than like this. So like, how do you
Well,
not see?
the flash, because this is at night, would have been
So I'm thinking
strobe light.
you're like, okay, I gotta lift this up and stick it in my door window.
Baby, I'm the 50s, you know, I'm a box, but like the light. So, I mean, you can see that there was a flash. So that would be, so I'm sure that the next photo that could have been taken would be one of just absolute horror.
I wonder if the story ended
My hair is driving
with
me nuts.
her being like, where did that flash come from? And then the lady sitting in the car's like, oh, I'm sorry, that's me. And then her boyfriend being like, well, could you flash something else? And then her smacking him.
I mean, I don't know that I would ask this mom to flash anyone. She might take you up on the offer.
She'd have to get out of the car.
I don't know about that. She's quite the hoe. She's got buttons all the way up.
I would talk about more
Logistics.
because of how low her boobs were hanging. She had to get out of the car to...
Well, I didn't say she had to show you nips. I just said flash.
Would you rather have nipple-sized fingers or finger-sized nipples?
Nipple. Wait, what?
Nipple-sized
Nipples?
fingers or finger-sized nipples? I'd rather have finger-sized nipples. Because I'm just thinking,
I mean, like they
I
would
could
be
then take off my
teats at
shirt
that
and spin
point.
them like tassels.
They would be fucking teats at that point. That's not tits. That's just like wrong. But yeah, I would prefer to go that way than have stubs
Because then
for.
you'd have like, I wouldn't be able to play a video game,
You wouldn't be able to do jack
jerk
shit.
off.
Well, I mean, you got the palm for
Yeah, but I'd have, never mind, we're not going to go into that.
that.
Yes.
Later.
And that's another stage where the physical side of love dominates. Sometimes.
Oh,
this
and now
makes
she's
it-
talking about domination. Like, Mom, you got some things in your closet. And
I think we're kind of out of order on this. But I really feel like with the titles and everything, she has taken this creepiness to like, I don't know, Son of Sam level here.
Right.
Son of Sam.
Where the physical side
What we
of love
didn't see
dominates.
is them dead on the ground.
Sometimes
after.
this is mistaken for mature love. But there's a difference.
Mature love.
Fucking is not
That's
love,
a new
y'all.
way of thinking about it. How can you tell when love is mature?
Well, mature love is more settled. Mature love has something
It's
of the
boring.
other kind of love in it and something more. It's tender, unselfish, cooperative.
When I get serious about somebody,
I feel like she's just breaking into the love verse in the Bible.
I
It's patient
feel like
and
she's
kind.
bored out of her fucking skull.
Right?
It's settled.
Like, Mom needs a side piece.
Mom's kinky. You can already tell. She ain't getting enough.
Mm-mm.
She needs like a little pool boy, though. I mean, you can tell she's searching for something younger. Can we get a cabana boy?
Yeah, but it depends on which pictures we're judging her by. She might be better off going to the nursery. We don't know what Mom's really looking for.
I think we do.
I mean, if
we
they're
do,
two,
and I think that's...
If they're two, at least she can train them.
That is true.
That's
Grooming.
fucked up.
Grooming. We are really fucked. Well, this mom is fucked up. I mean, you can tell by the lamp. No
Unselfish.
taste.
Cooperative.
When I get serious about somebody, Mom, I want to have that kind of love.
That's a good idea, dear.
But until you
What
find
the
somebody that serious, just bend over once every couple of weeks.
2 months is too long, sweetie. You're never going to keep a guy that way. What do they say? Mature love? Do you have to be
Mature.
mature
Mature love.
to have mature love?
Mature. Cookies. Mature.
I'll steal your cookies.
Licked me.
He's mine.
And if you aren't sure, you can always ask yourself some questions. Are we really interested in the same things? Do we feel at ease together? Are we proud of each other? Do we agree on the basic things such as religion, marriage, children, money, and so on?
Thanks, Mother. I know that'll help.
I hope so, dear.
I'll keep that in my arsenal for later. Oh no, there's 2 of those.
Where
Those
the
are
fuck was it to
fucking-
begin with?
What were they doing with it?
She
Fucking
just
hideous.
pulled it out of
names.
Mom's cauldron.
I told you she had one somewhere.
Are we really interested in the same things? Do we feel at ease together? Are we
Should
proud
she
of each
even
other?
bother asking this at 17,
Are we agreed
16?
on basic things? I wonder. I'm going to watch Bob and Jean. See if they have a mature love.
So,
So now she's into voyeurism. See what your mom has taught you?
right. Yeah, well, I mean, her mom is a creeper. Taking pictures, you know, watching other people, probably killing them on the side. So now she's gonna follow in Mom's footsteps. I mean, the hairstyle's already there. But what I was thinking is that, like, 16-ish, I mean, that was a corsage from a prom or homecoming or Sweet 16, whatever. Have they ever discussed religion and politics? Like, does she even know?
Maybe in another video.
Don't torture me that way.
Today we're going to learn about the Word of God.
Wow. I failed church, by the way. I cannot not laugh at certain things.
I don't like organized religion. I'm spiritual, kind of. But no,
He's my spirit animal.
organized religion is not it for me.
Not it. What'd you do?
Stadia streams games
I love how
directly
it's
from Google's.
rated mature 17, and we're watching something that's like PG not.
Right? Alright. Vegas? We can't hear you talk. Your music's too fucking loud.
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time.
Wait, you
I've
just
never
sat
been here
down.
before. Oh, we're so glad you
How do you
come.
even know?
This is one of our favorite spots.
Yes, we sort of found it together, you might say, and we come here quite often. Oh, the
Whoa,
real
whoa,
Chinese
whoa,
dishes are
whoa.
over
TMI. They're like, we found it, get it together. We come here often. Like, yo.
Dude, yeah, where you're putting the inflection is probably the wrong part of the sentence. Or the right one,
The wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
as our moms would say. I'm having so much fun. All right,
Don't worry,
sweetie,
we're going to
sit
do another
down,
video
shut
on
the fuck up.
vocabulary, guys. This is going to be a fun day.
They just got there. How does she even fucking know if she's having fun yet? I'm getting angry.
Might have been that special friend from earlier.
Well, I mean, so she was happy coming into it, right?
They're happy with it coming into her. One of them.
Had a happy ending before the beginning.
True.
Here.
Thanks, Bob. Oh, Bob, look what came today.
What? Oh, the season ticket for a concert series.
Oh.
And guess
Oh!
what? You're going to have to sit through another concert by that young French pianist you didn't like.
You mean the same one we saw last season?
That's right. Maybe this year you'll agree with me that he has real talent.
Well,
Because
maybe.
you're
But
wrong.
only he's a...
So now they're just discussing pianists.
Well, I mean, was that a bar? Look, that's just mean.
You don't force people to do things they don't enjoy.
Well, especially if if they've done it once.
Like, he went, he said he didn't like
Yeah.
it. Like, at
He
that
gave
point...
it a try. You know, I mean, like, always try new things.
This
Don't
is
just
about
say you
that
don't
time.
like
Go
it.
find your nice little swing bar and fucking
Change it up.
have some fun with it.
Well, I mean, an actual swingers bar. Yeah, just get rid of her.
Be like, look, you're into too many other pianists, and this just isn't gonna
The
work.
problem is that he is show level. That's why she wants to go see this penis.
That's sharp.
Hopefully, it's hard. The problem
Now
is
you're just asking for trouble.
because you're
I'm going musically, and she has tried to veer away from it.
No, I'm laughing because it's hilarious and trying really hard to concentrate on the sentence that was supposed to be coming out of my mouth. I did. Okay, keep going. Do we agree on the same things? No, you're wrong.
I just know this video has been really retardondo, alright? I am so ready for this to be over.
Improve.
Oh, Bob. Well, at least we'll have fun debating it.
What does he have on his tie?
Do Bob and Jean have a mature love? Are they interested in the same thing?
Oh,
Now,
now
see, here's the
she's
problem.
going to psychoanalyze the couple.
Here's the problem.
Mm.
This isn't the definition of a mature love. And yes, I'm going to now start saying mature like that
Mature?
because of this fucking video.
Oh, come on.
If anything, they were
Fancy
at least mature in how they had the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Mature love doesn't necessarily mean you have to be into everything the other person is in.
Or agree.
Or agree. Like, this
On
video
everything,
is just,
yeah.
oh my lord.
However, like, okay, so my major problem here is now she is psychoanalyzing them when she was going to try and use them as an example for her own understanding. So it's really not fair to try and analyze someone else if you don't have the basic principles
Right.
understood yourself. I mean, do they agree on everything? Well, obviously not. Obviously. But is a concert really... That's not one of the things her mom even brought up. It's not religion. It's not politics. It's a minor inconvenience.
Right. I would say religion and politics are probably pretty major.
Money, child rearing. I mean, that was the one thing that the
Her
mom...
mom was already rearing children.
Well, like I said before, we call that grooming. But...
Grooming implies licking, and I'm not going there with... This is...
Well, I mean, if she's rearing, she's probably licking. But, yes. That was the one thing I agreed with, was her list of, like, the base level stuff that you should at least mostly agree on.
Right.
I'll say they
Is
are.
he going to pick her food?
They seem to have so many things to talk about and do together.
Say, Nora, talking about music, have you heard the new recording of the Brahms Violin Concerto?
Well, no.
Was, like, classical the only fucking thing available in the 50s? Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
it
I am a
wasn't.
band geek. I love classical.
No, it wasn't.
But I can count on one hand, maybe one finger, how many times we've gotten into a conversation about classical music.
And I like classical music, too. But, yeah.
I just...
I would never say... Did you hear the new Brahms? Whatever he said? I heard Brahms.
Concerto.
And, yeah. And I was like, okay, this is a dull conversation. She probably was listening to the rock and roll, like all the cool kids.
Probably.
Poodle skirt.
I guess I never really learned to appreciate classical music.
Well, at least she
Are
admitted
Jack
it.
and I interested in the same thing? I wonder. Another question Mom asked. Do we feel at ease with each other?
You know, there's no telling what we'll get, but I'm willing to take a chance if you are.
Oh, that's the fun of it, Bob. What about some of this water?
No.
Wait,
no,
what did she just
no.
say?
How old are you? Like, you
What
stopped
did she
taking...
just say? That's what? What?
But I'm willing to take a chance if you are.
Oh, that's the fun of it, Bob.
That's the fun of it,
Oh,
Bob.
the fun of it. Okay.
I don't find fun in trying new things,
Necessarily.
food-wise.
He's a picky eater.
Right.
I like food.
Like, I have my set things I get regardless of where I go, and there are some places I might have, like, an alternate setup.
I have that a lot of places, but I like food. So I'm willing to try things that I haven't tried, and therefore not determined if I like or not. Whereas, if I'm going to places that I've been a whole bunch of times, I normally have a very set, non-fluctuating menu. Like, I'm mad at Taco Bell right now. Because a lot of the places stopped serving the double-decker Taco Supreme.
Right.
They're like, oh no, just have a cheesy gordito crunch thing. Not the same.
No.
It is not the same. And, look, it's Taco Bell. They have all the elements for it. Right there. There is no reason they can't make it.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
No, because they fuck it up now.
What about some of this watercress salad?
That's a fine idea.
Ugh,
Bob and Jean certainly are at ease.
What is
fucking rabbits.
watercress salad?
Watercress. Watercress. They're like this big around.
They got,
slice
like, meth
them,
crystals in them?
No, it's a veggie, honey. It's sliced really, really thin, and it literally tastes like water. It's like a crunchy, like kind of like a Asian celery type thing. It's
Is it like kale?
no, it's called watercress.
Is that like when you take like a razor and shave off the barnacles on a fucking reef? I don't know.
It is a vegetable.
It sounds like ice.
There is no point to it. It is very much like celery in terms of like, it's crunchy and it tastes like nothing. So, but a watercress salad, let's share one, baby. There's absolutely no value. I mean, look, if you like watercress, you like watercress. I mean, I will eat it if it's in, but I would never order a watercress salad.
Right.
Let's have a
Eat with each
celery
other?
salad. There's no calories.
But what about us?
Well, I've made up my mind. I'm going to have the leg of lamb.
Oh,
That's a meal.
I thought it would be fun to try a Chinese dish.
That's all right if you like that stuff. Me, I'll stick to the lamb.
Aren't they at a Chinese
Oh, come
restaurant?
on, Nora. Take a chance with us on the lobster cantonese.
Oh, I'd like that. No, I don't always feel at ease with Jack. He's so unpredictable. I guess I am, too. We don't really know each other.
Well, it's
And
only
Mom
been
talks
2
about
months,
being
sweetie.
proud of each other. I wonder if I could ever be as proud of Jack as Jean is of Bob.
Look at how
Not
my
right
man
here and now,
orders.
maybe.
He's
But
so
he does
hot.
have his point. When he gets out on that ball diamond, anybody would be proud of him. But I wonder if we'd ever agree on basic things.
Jack, you know who I saw today? I saw Bill Johnson and his wife. You know, they've got a fine pair of little kids. They dress them up like cowboys.
Oh, kids are such fun. Don't you think so, Nora?
Well, Oh, here's the waiter with our soup.
I don't like children at all.
Children. Oh, we've never talked about things like that. Or religion, or marriage, or money.
That's because you've been together for 2 months.
And she's like 16. This
And
is
we don't even know if
exactly
he-
what I said before.
And we don't even know if they've been together for 2 months.
He
We
just
just know
hasn't
that he
dated
hasn't dated
anyone
anyone
else.
else for 2 months.
I mean, they could have been together for 6 months.
True.
It's all about the phrasing, y'all. All about the phrasing.
Bob and Jean really understand each other. They do have a mature love.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And it was at this moment she was never seen again.
It was at this moment she realized. Fuck off. So what are your bets? You think he's going to try and kiss her? It's going to be a kiss on the cheek? Is it going to be a hug? Is it going to be a handshake?
He's going to go for it, like in the video we saw
It's been 2
Jacksepticeye do.
months.
No!
It's been 2 months.
He'll try and eat her face.
Oh, well. I mean,
Nora,
Jack, about our talk at the dance yesterday, in the garden, you know. Well, I guess after seeing Bob and Jean, well, I think that love, a real mature love, is more than I'd imagined.
I guess so. On Bob and Jean, it looks all right, but
We're not ready for that kind of attachment, are we? But we...
He's like, but I'm ready for another kind of
I
attachment.
know. You can tell by his face when he was like,
He's like, fuck,
well,
I
I
ain't getting
guess. Yeah. Sorry, dude. You're sleeping alone tonight. Or, I mean, he could go back to whoever else he was fucking.
laid. Actually, I think his thought was probably, oh, crikey. I'm not getting a happy ending.
No crikey.
Crikey.
We're not hearing danger. That's what I think of when you say crikey.
Fiddlesticks.
Phooey.
My parents one time were like, when I was younger, it was my mom, mostly my dad. My mom was just like, don't cuss around me until you're 18. Once you're 18, I don't fucking care. My dad, on the other hand, I still don't cuss around because he's very strict about it. And he'd be like, you need to replace certain words with things. So I'd be walking around and going, what in the fiddlesticks are you talking about, Dad?
I do cuss around both my parents. Less so around my dad because he is more strict about it. But it's always in that's not very ladylike. It's like, well, it's a damn good thing you didn't raise a fucking lady then.
Right.
But he's tried to use the whole, like, people who swear are less educated, and it's like, no.
Actually,
no.
studies show people who swear are
We're
usually
more
more
intelligent.
educated.
We're more, well, it doesn't matter the education level, I suppose, but, like, we're more intelligent. We just know you're all full of shit.
Right.
We're cynics.
We can still have a lot of fun, can't we?
sure we can.
Oh, he liked
you
that.
How about going roller skating next Friday night?
Oh, Jack,
Not the
that's
kind
a
of fun she
wonderful
was
idea.
thinking.
That's the kind of fun I like.
Yeah, that's the exact kind of fun she's
About 8:15.
Oh, swell.
She's running.
See you then. Thanks for this evening. Good night.
Good night.
Smack her ass.
Handshake. Oh my god.
Was that the end of the video?
But we can still have fun, can't we?
Was that the
So
end of the
bad.
video?
I believe so. They said goodnight. There was no kiss. There was a handshake. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it was
the end. They even have to spell it out. That was wretched. That taught them absolutely fucking nothing. I mean, it says, how do you know it's love?
I don't think you guys even know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
That was really fun, though.
That was terribly hilarious.
Exactly. And guys, and we can actually do more stuff like this too if you guys enjoyed this. There's
Oh god, this particular YouTube channel has a plethora.
hundreds.
Yeah.
There's also, we could look into like another thing Jacksepticeye has done, which is along the same lines, is old instructional like new hire videos
Right.
from companies. We saw a couple cringeworthy ones from Blockbuster,
Oh, those were great.
McDonald's.
Although,
Wendy's.
yeah, my preference is still to, even if you would like something in that genre, not to do the ones that Jack has already done.
Right.
So, A, because we've seen them, and B, because originality, uniqueness.
Right. At least at this point, if he covers ones we're covering,
We did it first.
we did it first.
How do you know it's love?
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I'm so used to saying reaction
It
video.
is a reaction. It's just not music.
It was more of us just making fun of things
Fuck yes.
for comedic purposes.
That's our life. We make fun of ourselves all the time.
And I know we
And each
said we
other.
were going to do 2, but I know this has already dragged out long
Yeah,
enough.
let's do one. We might record the other one, but make it a separate video.
Yeah, here in a little bit. I need something to eat. I'm officially to
Hangry?
that point where I want to eat.
All right. No problem.
All right, guys, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see Depraved people later.